Deep in a northern forest, winter is coming. And this little frog is about to do something that should kill any animal on Earth. It won't dig deep to escape the cold. It won't keep its heart beating. Instead, it will let itself freeze, completely solid. Its heart stops, its blood stops flowing, it stops breathing. There is no measurable brain activity. To every test we have, it is, for all purposes, dead. And then, in spring, it thaws out and hops away. This is the wood frog. The wood frog lives farther north than any other frog on the continent, some of them beyond the Arctic Circle, in Alaska, where winter air can plunge past -40. Most animals up here either migrate or burrow deep below the frost line to stay just warm enough to live. The wood frog does neither. It settles under a thin blanket of leaves, barely underground, and simply waits for the ice to take it. When the first ice crystal touches its skin, a countdown begins. Up to 2/3 of all the water in its body is about to turn to solid ice, and here is why that should be fatal. When water freezes, it forms sharp crystals that expand. Inside a living cell, those crystals act like tiny knives. They shred the cell apart from the inside. For almost any animal, freezing solid means death. But the wood frog cheats. It does not let the ice form inside its cells. It forces the ice to grow only in the spaces between them, in the blood, under the skin, around the organs. The cells themselves are kept liquid and intact. To do that, the very moment freezing begins, its liver does something extraordinary. Within minutes, it floods the body with a massive surge of glucose, sugar, pushing its blood sugar to levels that would put a human in a coma. Table we felt a day, but working not weed for a thing. That sugar pours into every cell and works like antifreeze. It holds water inside the cell so it cannot be pulled out and frozen, and it keeps the cell from collapsing. The Arctic frogs go even further, loading up on urea too, doubling down on the protection, and so it freezes. A solid block of frog, eyes clouded white, body hard as a rock, 2/3 ice, no heartbeat, no breath. It can stay like this for weeks, and Alaskan wood frogs endure it for up to 7 months straight, frozen as cold as -18. But here is the crucial part. It is not actually dead. Deep inside those unfrozen cells, life is still ticking over at the faintest possible whisper, just enough to hold on. It isn't being resurrected, it's being paused. Then spring arrives. The ice begins to melt, and something remarkable happens. The heart is one of the very first things to restart. It shudders, twitches, and slowly begins to beat again, all on its own. Blood flows. Breath returns. Within hours, the frog blinks, stretches, and hops off to find a mate, as if nothing ever happened. So why does a frozen frog matter to us? Because it has quietly solved a problem that could save human lives. Right now, a donated organ, a heart, a kidney, a liver, survives only a few hours on ice before it's ruined. That tiny window means thousands of usable organs are thrown away every year. If we could freeze an organ the way this frog freezes itself and thaw it back to perfect working order, we could store organs for days and match them to patients anywhere on Earth. And it isn't just a dream. Inspired by the frog, researchers have already kept a rat's liver alive frozen for days and transplanted a pig kidney that had been cryopreserved for over a week. Now, the honest part. The frog isn't magic. It doesn't freeze instantly, and it never truly freezes all the way through. Its cells stay liquid. Only the water around them turns to ice. Copying that in a human organ built of billions of cells is staggeringly hard, and we are not there yet. But every winter, in a frozen forest, this ordinary little frog performs a miracle we can barely imagine. It stops, becomes a block of ice, and then simply starts again.